Hello everyone and welcome to this Calls for Confetti's YouTube channel. This is Dawn Polly and I'm so glad you could join me. I'm back with another Halloween card for you. I'm going to be using the web stencil to make a spiderweb background. This stencil makes it really easy to create a spiderweb background and I can't wait to show you. I'm also using the Kooky Spooky stamp and die set. I love this set and how you can purchase the dies to cut out the sentiments because I think that's just awesome. Then I have the Wicked Webs die set and it comes with a small web and its shadow, Happy Halloween sentiment and the shadow as well, and these great spiders. And for my kooky eyes for the spiders, I'm using the Spooktacular confetti, which I thought was perfect. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is ink blend my spider web. You will need to hold down the stencil with something. I usually spray the backs of my stencil with pixie spray, which I think works the best to hold stencils in place, especially when working with big stencils like this. I'm also using my magnets to hold it down, but honestly, if you use the pixie spray, that's all you really need. I'm using my Distress Oxide inks. This one is Hickory Smoke, and I'm basically going around the entire stencil with it. Now, I don't want it to be super dark, so I'm just putting very little on my stencil brush and just blending it all around the stencil. Once I'm done with the hickory smoke color, I bring in some black soot and I'm basically just going around all the edges with this color as well. And then I'll bring up very little of the black soot in the center of the stencil because I want it to be a little lighter in the center. I kind of make it like splotchy looking and I kind of make like little patches here and there. Also remember that when the colors dry, they do lighten up a little bit, especially the black soot. And when you take the stencil off, look at how nice that this came out, and it was so quick and easy to make. I trimmed the stencil background down to 4 by 5 1/4, and then I'm taking a piece of black cardstock that I'm going to use as my border for the web background. But first, to save on cardstock, I'm die cutting all of my spiders that I'm going to use for the card from it. No one will even know that you're doing this, and it will help you save on paper. Next, I'm going to make my sentiments using the Kooky Spooky stamp set, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, so I decided just to do all the sentiments at one time so I have a lot to choose from and I can save whatever ones I don't use for future projects. After I lay all of my sentiments out, I'm going to rub my paper with my embossing powder bag. When I'm embossing with white embossing powder. I like to stamp my sentiment with a white pigment ink. I feel like it helps prevent cracking and just makes the white embossing powder look better, but that's just my opinion. I cover the paper with my white embossing powder. And then when my heat tool is good and hot, I will heat emboss the sentiment. When working with a large paper like this, I make sure to not stay in one spot too long. And then I went ahead and die cut all of my sentiments using the coordinating dies. And once I have the sentiments that I'm going to use, I'll just save the rest for future projects. Now I'm going to assemble the card. I adhere the stenciled background to the black cardstock. And then I'm going to put craft foam on the back of the black cardstock. And then I adhere the entire card front to an A2 sized white card base. I adhere all the spiders onto the spider web so that they look like they're crawling into the middle of the spider web. I put foam tape on the back of the sentiments and adhere them in the bottom right hand corner of the card. And to finish off the card, I'm putting the super fun eyes on the spiders. This is my favorite part of the card. I don't know why. I think it makes the spiders look super cute with these big eyes. I went with 2 sets of green eyes and 1 set of purple. And then finally, I have these bone chilling confetti that I thought would be great to add to the spider web to give it a more creepy feeling. And because I'm also using the bone chillin sentiment as well. And that's going to complete my card for today. Look at how stinking cute these spiders are. I love how this card turned out. I think it's absolutely adorable. I want to thank you for joining me on this Calls for Confetti's YouTube channel. I would love for you to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the card. And be sure to subscribe to this Calls for Confetti's YouTube channel and hit the bell so you get notifications on when new content is added. And don't forget to subscribe to their other social media platforms and check out their website for all their new releases. I want to thank you for stopping by and spending your time with me, and have yourself a wonderful day.